Somebody did everything in their power to deny, deflect from your connection. I'm hearing it to the point where it was annoying how much spirit was putting in their face that you two were meant for something more. This was a completely avoidant person. And they were annoyed because after they cut it off with you, they instantly regretted it. Spirit sent them all these signs of, what did you just do? It's, for most of you, been quite a while since you've talked. Some of you, it could be a couple of days, hours, but for most of you, it's been quite a long time. And you really have recently started thinking about them again. It is not something light for you. Okay, this topic, this person, what they did to your heart, this is one of the biggest hurts you've ever been through. No matter how long, short the relationship was, no matter if you never even fully got off your feet with it, this person, losing them, changed you forever. The thing that I'm hearing is, even though you didn't need to separate, to understand your connection, to do certain parts of growth, you two would not have been able to get to know yourselves individual more if this stayed as soon as you united. There was a tug and pull. There was days where the conversations were great, and then out of nowhere they pulled back, and it made you almost feel sick. And you got to a point where you would talk without thinking to them, what are we? Do you even care about me? And it made that person run away. You see, they helped you see where your impulsivity is. They helped you see how fast you can give your all. They helped you become a more stable person. They helped you create healthier boundaries for yourself. They are very important. And there is a chance that you're supposed to be back in each other's life. The cards are going to tell us. This connection, your collective is specifically hand-picked, selected. It's what they want me to say. You're both picky individuals. It's not that you're asking for crazy expectations of a person, but you know what you want, and you know you're not going to deal with less. And what I'm hearing is both of you have aged like a fine wine as well. That's the thing. This person's like, you have gotten more and more attractive every time I've seen you. Like, what the fuck? This person used to feel like, maybe, go with me here. For some of you, this person used to feel like that maybe they were a little more attractive than you, or that you were at least on the same level. Now the way they feel is they're like, yo, you have like skyrocketed. Now, what I can sense with you is if you saw this person, if you have seen this person, I mean, you feel that they've skyrocketed as well. These are two very attractive individuals. I mean, there's no shadow of doubt that there's a lot of sexual chemistry. And maybe that was something that kind of fueled the beginning dynamic for you guys. But they want something. They want something more now. Something they could never have been able to give to you before. Something you wouldn't have been able to give to them before. Let's see what the cards say. It looks like from the very beginning there was a third party getting in the way of your dynamic. Okay? One time, I'm hearing, there's like a specific time where things were just going fucking phenomenal. The talk, the way you were expressing to each other, it was such an effortless flow. And you even really could have been like, yo, we connected on something, a similarity, like something you liked. Even something along the lines of, it's like, oh, I was just thinking about that, or just saw that the other day, and it's funny that you're bringing it up now. And then straight ghosting after that. And a cold shoulder, and you're just like, what's going on? There was somebody else that they felt a form of competition with. regarding you. Like there was another connection that for some of you, they knew who you were. Some of them, they didn't. And felt very threatened. So there could have been a dynamic of somebody that was breaking up or is in the midst of breaking up with somebody when you two met. This could be also, I have to state it, a polyamorous dynamic. Where maybe there was a certain partner, etc., that was could have felt threatened, or they could have just gone through a really hard part together, and that having another partner enter would not be beneficial. Now let's talk about the monogamy side of these collective people. I mean, it looks like it could have been somebody where they were trying to break up, and something just kept pulling them in. And then you came in, powerful presence. What they loved about your connection at the beginning is how lighthearted it was. That was the thing. When as soon as expectations started coming on the table, like, what are we? I feel this for you. That safe space of lightheartedness went away. You had no idea what they were going on in their personal life. And actually how much it disappointed them when they realized that you were far more invested in this at that current moment than they were. They saw the potential for it, but there was too much in their life that they were just really happy to have this friendship with you that could formulate into something more, even with the sexual tension. So they were put in a choice. They got down to a spot where they're like, look, we either go through this together, just you and I, and figure it out, or we're completely going separate ways. Like there was some form of dependency they had with this other person. It looks like wherever they're living now, however the relationship looks like, it's healthy. They've either came to some form of an understanding with each other and are able to, if they have children or etc., they're able to coexist. Or if this is something where it's even more of like even like if there was like a friendship, where there was the intensity of a friendship that was like they were in a relationship with somebody. Living with somebody like that. Finding their healthy boundaries. You know, this is a very unique collective, very unique love. What I see right now, okay, when they look into your eyes, because they do, whether this is old pictures, new pictures, etc., videos, they realize they don't want to wait another day. A humongous part of them is like, you were the prize. I asked Spirit to bring me this type of love. I just didn't expect them to bring it to me when they did. Something they've noticed also is not that they weren't attracted to you before. They absolutely will. They're more attracted to you now. There's something that's changed with your body. You became more physically fit, maybe just weight distribution, and this has nothing to do with like being skinny or being big or being small or being tall. This is just like how your body fits itself. Maybe this is even just a change of like when you start loving yourself, the outward literally manifests differently. However this resonates, I can see that they're like, man, these small differences, the way that they talk, the way they hold themselves, it's like all the things I saw about you that were red flags in the past, because of course you both saw those things in each other. We are hyper-aware individuals. We have to be. Nobody's perfect. A lot of the things I saw were like, ooh, that's kind of codependent, or ooh, I don't like that. That seems kind of weak, or ooh, that looks like attention seeking. They don't see that with you anymore. At all. In fact, they have reassessed and relooked things in the past and been like, oh, it was never that to begin with. I was projecting. I see that this person wants to come in with an offer. They needed to make sure it wasn't just motivation or excitement, because something ended in their life and they realized, oh, this door they thought could not have been opened with you can be. They want you to know that they're not finished with your connection. If they know that you even slightly want this, it's like game over. What I mean is, like, they're not going back. If you're talking to somebody else, if you're with somebody else, and they know that you really do even slightly want to dive into this, they're going to give it their all. Collective takes a resonate. Some of you here are in very happy relationships and would never want to go back to this. But for some of you, you know, it was separation for further growth, and there's something more. I mean, this is a soul tie no matter what. Remember, we have many soul ties. We have one divine. We have many soul ties. But to be a divine, a check mark that needs to be taken off the list, if you will, is being a soul tie. No matter what, I mean, this is rooted in your destiny. This is divine intervention. This is a story that's about to take off to another level. Not even finished. Take off to another level. You let this in. You continue to be yourself. And remember the power of your presence. Today's video is partnered with Otter Spirit. Otter Spirit is a phenomenal gemstone company that I have the honor to work with. Otter Spirit specializes in authentic gemstone bracelets. And not only do they care about the quality of the material, they care about you understanding why you're called to pick that piece to begin with. Every single gemstone comes with one of these really cool little cards that tells you what it is, why you're using it, the zodiac signs, the intention, and the chakras attached to those stones. All of their stones are a AAA grade or superior. Let me tell you something. These do not break easily. I can tell you, in my life, I've gone through a lot, and I mean a lot, of gemstone bracelets. But every single one I've ever received from Otter Spirit lasts. You could either go to the mall, etc., and buy one of the cheaper versions of these, where in the outrun, you're going to be spending a lot more money. Then, if you make an investment in high quality pieces of material today. Another thing, a lot of times you could be buying bracelets, you're not even sure if it's real crystals. The whole purpose behind why you're wanting to purchase it anyways won't even be there, the healing properties. But with Otter Spirit, you never worry about that. You're getting the best of the best. Today, they have bestowed upon me the amethyst bracelet and the black and white dragon adjunct. I'm telling you, the countless amounts of options they also have in gemstones is phenomenal. I mean, they introduced me to some gemstones I didn't even know existed. And if you use my coupon code at checkout, you're going to get an amazing discount on your order, and you're going to be supporting yours truly directly. Go over to otterspirit.com today and see what calls to you. That's what I got for y'all today, and I'll see you when I see you. Let's get it.